Hello, welcome back to Earth Defense Force 5. Where we last left off, we finally enlisted, and now we're an official EDF soldier. Yay! And with that, we got a new outfit. And actually, once you beat the game, you can actually change back to the civilian outfit. Which I think is kind of neat.
Protect the civilian.
So that just kind of ends up making it a little funny how...
Time to show your courage.
Oh, okay. How a civvy ends up just decimating everything.
They're no match for us.
Yep, those are wing divers. What they lack in defensive power, they make up for mobility and offensive power. Although, it is possible for that flying to overheat. If I ever do a playthrough with the wing diver, you'll learn.
This is a residential area.
Ooh.
If we don't exterminate the monsters immediately, there will be casualties.
I don't want to die.
Newbie, stay close.
Oh, sorry. Just grabbing a new weapon. Well, hopefully it's a new weapon. Pretty far away. Oh, wow. Green and purple. Interesting color combination. Oh yeah, just barged through a construction site. Well, I mean, there's gonna need to be a lot of construction going on. Oh, come on. Because, like, almost any building you see, you can destroy. Oh, wow. Even textured a door inside.
It's safe in the sky. There are monsters everywhere on
At least I think. No, there must have been like, oh, it's those doors. Okay, so they didn't texture inside. That actually would have been kind of neat if they did. Honestly, lately I have been messing with my Rubik's Cube, and I'm learning the room method of solving. I am much slower with it compared to CFOP, but honestly, I find it a lot more fun, and this game is pretty gosh darn loud. I just got out of a shower, so I'm feeling good. I hope all of you are having a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you are. But yeah, oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go. Exterminate all monsters.
Yes, again. But yes, today mainly I've been. Oh, hang on. Sorry about that. I just needed to sneeze. Oh,
Why would you become those civilians are trying to escape?
Protect
it's probably allergies again. But as I was saying, today I've mainly just been playing Earth Defense Force World Brothers. I am 3 missions away from beating the entire game on Inferno.
The debris of the teleportation ship has been recovered. Maybe we can learn how to destroy the golden armor.
Oh, crap, right behind me. Yeah, the Mission 58 I'm having real trouble with. It starts off with like 50 million gunships, which, not much of a problem, but it also spawns with like 4 artillery hectors in direct view of you. And that is not a very fun time.
We've received reports about 2 teleportation ships being shot down in New York and 3 in London. We're gradually seizing the initiative of the war.
Nice.
Don't underestimate the enemy. We only jeopardized their plan A.
Oh,
I'm sure they'll start the next wave of attack.
monsters. Exterminate them.
We thought about that too.
Nice
We
shrubbery.
should have some time before the enemy start plan B. All we can do now is try to weaken them.
jeez, a lot of them are taking damage over there. I should probably save him.
We will win this battle as well.
You're welcome. I mean, they help distract the ants, so if I have any of them dying, that's less distraction. And yeah, they do damage. So that is a plus.
Attention everyone, this
You know-
is the Chief
Oh.
Commander. We discovered an overwhelming gigantic ship among the flying objects. The pylons crashing from the skies are also launched by this ship.
Ah, I
This
see.
type of ship is now designated as Mothership.
Okay, now this guy,
Mothership will be our ultimate goal.
that actually is a reasonable name. Because you know the other one would just name it like,
He's talking about
I don't know,
massive thing.
UFO Type A or something.
So,
Just
if we destroy that thing, the aliens will
needlessly bizarre. Not really.
Now that we found the enemy's mothership, all we have to do is shoot it down. I like our chances.
Wow, how that guy has his voice, it sounds honestly really familiar.
Furthermore, we've identified a total of 10 motherships. They are
10 of them,
around the
dang.
world and are continuously launching pylons. We must take down all 10 of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
There are 10 of those? I don't think the Air Force is capable of taking down 10 of them.
Well, hit enough times and it'll break. You know, typically that's how I play a lot of my games. I just bang my head against the wall while being the game. EDF! Oh, hey, Svartavarg. How are you doing? And yeah, EDF! Haha, yes. But yeah, typically I just bang my head against the wall until either it or I breaks. And it's a toss-up on
Are you
whether I
really a
do it.
newbie?
There's a
No.
few monsters remaining.
I'm not.
We wiped out most of the monsters. Only a few remain.
I mean, I played a lot of this series.
Aliens are heading our way.
I played practically all of them that's been released in the West, actually.
Victory.
Although I haven't played 2017 or 2025, I have played a portable port of 2017 and 4.1, which is, oh boy, effectively the definitive definitive edition of 2025. So yes,
The monsters dig an underground tunnel?
yeah, I probably should have stayed away from this little park. This is awkward. Oh boy. But yeah, I hope you're doing good tonight. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. That's a lot of them. And they're pretty gosh darn tanky. Well, at least they're, getting damage dealt to them. If you want to take down a forest, you do it a tree at a time.
A mothership has appeared in Europe. It silently hovers over a city.
It must be on
Oh boy.
We think this is a good opportunity. We're planning.
And we got rid of the horde. Now it's just cleanup mode. And this should be the end of the mission, actually.
Air raid
Ooh,
has
weapon.
already failed. But if we approach the mothership from the ground, it is possible to do some damage.
Oh boy.
Ready to engage. Move closer. Sensor
Nah, I can't be bothered. Let's just end this mission. You know, I wonder if different parts of the ant would allow you to deal more damage based on where you hit. I know that's a thing in World Brothers. Well, I know for a fact it's a thing in World Brothers because the game outright gives you damage numbers.
Looks like I was saved by the newbie.
You're amazing.
Here.
Want to join our team officially?
Sure. Just hang on. Here, sleep time. Good night. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Ooh, upgraded reload time by 0.4. I mean, it'll help. No, what's this one? Okay, this is the semi-auto one. Ooh, that reload time is significant. Ooh, an extra pellet too. Huh. Now let's see what this emerald one is. Wait, is this just a... Do I already have the better version? Wow, I found ME2 emerald before ME1. Ain't that something. Now let's see... Oh, that's great. The range is much longer on this one, on the shotgun, compared to the assault rifle I have. Now let's... Might be a good idea to go to a rocket launcher. Okay, that'll work. And here we go.
Is that the mothership?
Wow, that I can just mag dump pretty quickly. And oh.
AFVs, move out. Infantry, move with the AFVs.
Is that okay? It's a one-hit kill for the gunships.
Ground units, attack the monsters. The Air Force will handle the mothership.
That's a ship? It's as big as a city!
A city? Yeah, it really is big.
Their technology is on a completely different level.
I say what we lack in technology, we make up in bravery.
Well, I mean, I was about to say, well, they charge in head first without regard, but there's a thin line between bravery and recklessness, honestly.
Destroy the monsters.
I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh well.
What the hell is the mothership trying to do?
But yeah, this game, it's just kind of dumb fun a lot of the times, when it can also be incredibly strategic and frustrating as well. Like a lot of pre-planning on what you're going to do can happen in Inferno.
Do not fear. Strike back.
Oh, I remember now. Half-Life. Half-Life is a great freaking game. And oh yeah, there's a rocket launcher in Borderlands 3 that works the exact same as it does in Half-Life as well.
Straight to the central plaza.
It actually is called Freeman.
Infantry, stay close
Come on,
to
come
the
on, come on.
AFVs.
There we go.
The cover fire will help us to move up.
Follow the plan. Sensor is responding.
Oh no! I just saw aliens! I can't believe they're real!
What?
What the hell? We've been fighting those outer space monsters all this time and it just came to you? I'm not talking about monsters! I'm talking about humanoid aliens!
Ah, here we go. That is hilarious. That is a great conversation. I love it. Oh. Oh, huh.
We have a reported
How many people were on this table? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drinks.
sighting of humanoid aliens.
Humanoid aliens?
Extraterrestrial beings similar to humans.
You mean aliens that look like humans?
One head, two eyes, with hands and feet.
What?
Bipedal.
Behold a man, a featherless biped.
Identical to humans.
Wait, almost identical?
This is unbelievable.
Oh, goodness, that is great. Like, it's been a while since I heard these conversations, and they're still fantastic. Okay, let me see. Any weapon drops? No, I'm not seeing any. Oh, armor, might as well grab that.
Something's approaching! It's alien flying ships!
Oh, it's a six-pack. Wow. You know,
What are those?
I never really drank from a can. I don't really do that.
They're flying!
I don't drink... I think it's mainly because I just never drank soda, and I don't really drink,
Something's piloting it!
alcohol either. Yeah, I'm boring, but
Remove the safety device. Yes, sir. I can fight. You can trust me.
actually, I have drank Gatorade from a can. It was kind of weird.
Descending from the flying ship. I can't believe it. They're aliens.
Okay.
Aliens are descending from the flying ship.
So that is the enemy's landing ship.
Just deeps them down.
The aliens have weapons.
Oh, when you see those blue sparks appear,
Killed if we don't fight back.
that means it's penetrating. Your bullets are, I mean.
The alien is a soldier. The alien infantry is here.
I can't remember if getting headshot kills on these guys double the loop, but I do know what happens with the cosmonauts.
The alien infantry unit. Aliens have finally landed on Earth.
And yeah, these are the first humanoid organic enemies in the series, I believe, actually. I mean,
Just like humans.
just like
The
humans. What?
resemblances. Unbelievable.
What?
They have mouths too. They look like they're talking.
So they have their own language, just like humans?
What?
Permission to engage the aliens granted. Ground units, commence the attack on those aliens.
Wait. We just got permission now, even though we've been
Anyone? I can't do this.
what?
Either you or them. We're in combat.
The giant frogs.
This is Gamma Team.
Oh, that one just lost all its arms and legs. Actually, speaking of, Johnny Got His Gun is a pretty freaking depressing movie.
Hold your ground. No way we're handing over this.
Based on the book, actually.
They're attacking.
And if you ever seen, if you know Metallica, the song One by them is based on it.
Bastards! Move
One alien remaining.
What? No, 0 remaining. But yeah, the song One by Metallica is based on it.
Exterminate.
And the music video actually has clips from the movie. Or,
There are more in the air.
jeez.
Alien landing ship.
Oh boy, that's awkward.
Enemy ships are landing.
Ugh. Yeah, that action camera was pretty poorly thought out. Well, not really. I was just in an awkward spot. Because a lot of the good counters against these types of enemies is to be in between buildings and weave between them. And actually, it kind of is a bit of a stealth mechanic in this game. It's weird. Like, if you reveal yourself in one spot, they kind of look in that general area.
There are way too many enemies. Retreat.
Really?
It's too late.
I can do it. Oh, come on, I'm fine. I can do it. Come on, weapon. Got it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's weird luck. Winged Ever is the one that got the most armor from this. Okay, increased assault rifle. Ooh, okay. Oh, just reload time. Huh. Yeah, typically, I don't really use... Oh, hang on. Ugh, I guess there's a frog in my throat. Ugh. I didn't get rid of it. A frog in my throat. I mean, I guess after this mission there'd be pieces of them, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, I'm typically not really one to play stealth games. The only ones I've really played was Dishonored. And Payday 2, if you count them.
Fire. If they find us, we're doomed.
Okay, let's see.
We can't expect anyone to rescue us.
Listen, everyone.
Oh, mobile.
I saw their faces. They have two eyes on their face, like like humans. They see things with their eyes. We can use this against them. I don't think they're able to attack something they can't see. So when they attack us, we just hide in the shadows of buildings.
That is also possible.
Wow.
It's dangerous to keep hiding in the same place. The enemy will keep aiming at the same location where the targets vanished.
Yes,
Thinking that the targets will show up at that place again.
that is right.
The enemy usually pays special attention to the place their targets are last seen. So once you hide yourself, move to different places right away. You will be able to flank the enemy from behind. Get it?
Ooh, pretty. I like how it's just like
We are smaller.
a texture that's like 1 inch
It should be hard
away.
for the enemy to see us. As long as we don't attack them, they won't notice even if we get close. So try to get closer to the enemy to attack them. All we need is courage.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's fun though. Oh, and hey, we have similar color schemes.
Ears too.
They have ears?
Our footsteps and the
What?
sounds created by our equipment. So if we are too close, they will still notice us.
Okay. Now let's get into showing.
Engaging aliens, we will have a better advantage in buildings and other locations that will provide cover. If we're attacked, we can hide and move to the enemy's blind spot for
Okay.
counterattack.
We get it, we get it. Okay, let's move. There we go. Oh,
Let's get down to business.
We'll have to work together. Okay?
We'll find us sooner or later.
wow, that was actually a thing that when they finished, he can recruit him. That's I never knew that because whenever I play this mission, I just kind of oh, they are talking, huh? I just quickly rushed in and just destroyed him.
Take them out one by one.
One by one? Okay. No, this kind of look like poles. So I guess they're from a pole arm. Oh, that was an awful pun. Dang. Poor Slippery. Ever since Star Fox disbanded, it's never been the same. Somehow cloned themselves. There are variants in like the DLCs, or maybe like way later on in the main story where they get armor. They have to destroy first. And armor is kind of like a shield gate, where even if you have a weapon that does 50 million damage, if you shoot him with it, it just destroys the armor. It doesn't do anything else.
Attack their feet.
But they can regenerate instantly.
Instantly.
Still buy us some time.
Oh boy. That's awkward.
Good student.
Oh, well, thank you. I barely paid attention. I was just mainly laughing at the conversation,
Units
so...
remaining in the city. I want to know the situation.
This is Scout. Aliens have started moving. The number of aliens that occupy the city is decreasing.
Oh, your base? Okay. That isn't... I don't know if that's intentional, but that is an old
Units in the
move.
city. The bulk
Oh.
of the alien army has left the region. Now is your chance to escape. Defeat the surrounding enemies and secure the escape route.
Interesting. Yeah, with the... Yeah, with that speed cubing method I'm learning called Rue, I am a lot slower with it compared to CFOP, which is a more popular one. But I'm actually having more fun with it, honestly. I don't know why, but I don't know, just something about it is just more fun to me.
Headshots can kill aliens instantly. It's too hard to shoot one in the head.
What?
Attack the body. Try to knock them down.
Yeah, that actually is generally a good idea. Center of mass is much easier to hit.
Special news flash.
Okay, so
We've learned that the aliens that appeared in
this one
Europe
seems to be
look
a
like
straggler.
humans. They walk on 2 feet, use weapons and tools with 2 hands, and can communicate in their language. Right now, many groups are planning to negotiate with the aliens. If a negotiation could take place, we might be able to resolve the conflict peacefully.
Well, I mean, considering they've lost a lot of personnel here, and the fact that they attack us on side, I doubt peace negotiations would work very well. I mean, hey, who am I to know? Mistral. Huh. Guess I found an even stranger war. Legit though, when it comes to Metal Gear Rising, a lot of the bosses are just fun to fight. And what's this? Oh, pizza, sweet. I can go for some pizza.
Is it really impossible to open talks
Like,
with aliens?
all of them are honestly really fun.
Utterly failed. The entire negotiation team has
The main
been killed.
one I have a little bit of annoyance with is Metal Gear Exorcist. And that's mainly because of the lasers that also spawn ads. But yeah, the lasers do hit the ads like 90% of the time, but that 10% of the time they don't. It's a little annoying. But yeah, Armstrong is definitely a fun fight. Sundowner, I would enjoy Sundowner a lot more if he was just, if he had more health or was stronger or something, because he's just too easy. Then again, I'm not that good of a judge on these spectacle fighters because I've not played a lot of them. It's mainly just Metal Gear Rising, actually. And boy, did I really enjoy Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, we should be nearing the end of this one, unless they go ahead and spawn more. If they do, well, just shotgun them, I guess. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now I feel better. Okay, let's...
Powered exoskeletons were developed by the military. Just think about it.
Yeah, only some things can get a response from the, like, NPCs. How'd they not hear that? Oh, there we go. Crap. The reload.
Newbie, your bravery is impressive.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so... yeah, sometimes items can fall inside of buildings. Typically what you do with that is you... if it's close enough to the edge, you can do the sprint. And it'll allow you to grab it. Do the extended range. So, let's see. If you have an explosive, you can just destroy the building. Okay, this one is where they're practically farming the ants. Excuse me. Might be best if I swap back to... yeah, that'll work. And for secondary... yeah, at the moment, Amy 1 is just better. The homing capability is a little less, but homing capability doesn't really come into play unless you're fighting gunships. Or if one of these, like, frogs or later on greys, if they, like, jump dodge.
Not only the aliens, but the monsters are here too. The monsters aren't attacking.
Let's tick them off.
Maybe the monsters don't attack those who are larger than them?
If we're to attack the monsters, we have to get to a better.
No, that can't be true, because even if you're in a giant mech, they'll still attack you, so it can't be that.
Head to the ground. Hurry.
Looks like the aliens are commanding the monsters.
Yeah, kinda.
So, the monsters can understand orders given by the aliens? This means the aliens are using the monsters as their weapon.
I mean, yeah, bugs use a lot of pheromones for communication. Although I do know bees use things like dances as well, where they can be like, "Oi, I saw a good place with lots of flowers and such, that away," and they're able to like know where they're talking about, which is just kind of crazy to think about. Oh. I was about to say, like, remember the, some people, I was actually gonna say, oh, hang on, let me try to put this into better words. A lot of people be like, oh, imagine if humans communicated like that. But then I just remembered this Animal Planet show a while back called The Most Extreme, where they would actually make, like, 3D models and animations of, like, a human with with those characteristics, and it was really bizarre. But I liked that show as a kid. And I remember one of them, it showed off some bombardier beetle, or yeah, bombardier beetle, I think, where they have like two chemicals, and when they can secrete them while also mixing them together. And that causes like really hot pain. Ow. And they use that as a defense mechanism. That is weird how nature just kind of does that. Like it develops these weird defense mechanisms for animals that rely on specific chemical combinations. I don't know, I'm probably talking out of my ass, but it is a thing. It most definitely is a thing. So, yeah, entomology is a very interesting thing because, like, insects can vary so wildly. Actually, any form of life varies very, very wildly. What's over there? What I missed? Yeah, Q is the ping button. Eric. Oh, it's a frog. Come on. Oh, wow, look at his weapon go. And I think once he regenerates that, he gets another weapon. Because, yeah, let me show you how they regenerate limbs. Yep, green goo and... yeah, they just get a new weapon. Which makes you think, is the weapon actually part of their body? But yeah, aiming at specific body parts can actually be a very good strategy.
So they use monsters as their weapons! The cruelest, most brutal weapons imaginable!
Okay. But yeah, because I remember a lot of times I just aimed at the arm to prevent them from hitting me. A lot of times when just... especially the Greys, or the Cosmonauts is what they're called in game. Well, they're never called that in conversation. They're called that in the stats screen. because each of their armor pieces have different health values, and the arms are like the weakest. So a lot of times I just destroy their arms, and it makes them kind of sitting ducks.
The aliens and monsters are in it together.
And it definitely gives me some breathing room. It most definitely does.
They look like us. I can't do it.
No, they don't.
They're carrying weapons. If you don't kill them, you'll be killed.
But yeah, these lower difficulties, you can just get away with aiming for center of mass or the head. It doesn't really matter this early on.
Aliens? Rampaging on Earth as they please.
Are they trying to turn Earth into a ranch?
What?
There are 7 billion human
Oh.
fauna on Earth. The monsters will be well raised.
Yeah. I was about to say a ranch. I'm like, oh, talk about like a ranch of ants. Like, but yeah, like how we raise cows and such.
Aliens with monsters.
More of them.
There
Dang.
are more. This is
Oh, there are more.
I signed up for.
This isn't what I signed up for. It's what I signed up for.
Shooting. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get more loot. Ooh, weapon.
Remove the safety. Yes, sir.
You know, the loot system in this game is kind of different.
Please on someone else's planet.
No pets allowed here. Somebody should tell them.
No pets.
They should be on a leash. Have they no manners?
Okay, now that one actually is funny. It was like, no pets allowed. That was just like cringely edgy. I mean, they tried to sound it off like that, but I mean, they tried to sound it off as badass, but just kind of edgy. But that just adds to the charm of the cheese of this game. Oh, hello. Wow, I should pay more attention to my radar. Oh, it's that kind of freaked me out. Oh, another one. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I actually like just had a French bread pizza that it's like red bear and it's frozen, but it's actually really good. And there are no microwave instructions, but I found a method. I just microwave it for 2 minutes, and it works. Works pretty good. It's not crispy like it should be, like if you did it in an oven or a toaster oven or whatever. But I still like it. Then again, my taste is pretty garbage. Not like physical taste, but like emotional taste. How to explain? Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah.
This is a special news flash.
Oh?
The aliens dispatched infantry units to Europe, but the EDF was sent in to engage the enemy and secured a victory.
Nice. You know, seeing these guns having 120 round magazines and still able to, like, actually do damage. Like, I wonder what kind of crazy technology is going on with that. Because that magazine can't hold more than, like, 40. Double stacked or something.
Let's do it. Miss.
I know, gameplay and balance, but magazine sizes were actually a bit more reasonable in Insect Armageddon. And by reasonable, I mean realistic, not reasonable. Like, this is, I mean, it definitely is fun to just hold the trigger until it goes click. Which is actually the name of an achievement in Left 4 Dead 2. Yes, 2. Yes, because that was the passing DLC.
Mission cleared.
That gave the light machine gun and the golf club weapons. And of course a new campaign. Oh. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Okay, a cave mission. So the... Oh, no, no. Missile launcher will be a bit awkward. And... What could I use? Yeah, sure, why not? Cave missions, I don't really care for. It's very easy to get lost in them.
This is Ranger 2.
Ah, that hurt my ears.
We will attack when the last member arrives.
Because, well, in those big open areas, it's easy to see, like, oh, that direction. But here, there's like verticality that's hard to tell. Nah, I just don't care for it.
Go join them now.
This is Ranger 2. Being attacked by monsters now. Back you up. Fire! Yes, fire at the monsters.
Okay, reloading is going to be a bit of an issue with this build. Or loadout, actually, would be more appropriate.
Can't believe they sent a newbie on such a dangerous mission. Why send us a newbie out of all people? Don't get terrified and run away.
We've exterminated them all.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Move in. The vanguard should be somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, the missile launcher would especially be awkward in this location.
Let's do it. Miss. Why are there monsters underground?
I mean, they can live here, I think. Huh. Oh, come on, come on. This is awkward. Yeah, those webs will slow you down, and it can be pretty dangerous. I mean, honestly, any type of crowd control against you is dangerous. And I use crowd control in the term of, like, games. Or PvP games, I mean. Things like stun, slowdowns, silence. Things like that. Not talking like this type of crowd control. I like dealing with a horde of monsters. Like, what is it about games that just allow you to face off against a whole bunch of enemies that are just kind of fun? Like, there's the Muso games, there's Left 4 Dead, there's EDF, of course. Like, I don't know what about them, it's just so fun. Oh, up there. You know, I've never really played Muso games myself. I do remember this game called...
What is this?
what was it? 99 Nights? Oh, yeah.
Cave. Could it be the monster's nest?
Yeah, that's what it was, 99 Nights. It was a Muso game. I hear its reviews were kind of middling, but I do remember having a demo for it on the Xbox. Oh, and one Muso game I actually do want to play is the Berserk Muso. I mean, it's a licensed game, and typically licensed games are kind of iffy, but hey, it's Berserk.
Assault team, move in and exterminate the monsters. The situation inside the cave is unclear, so be cautious.
Oh, there's a frog here?
This mission is
I forgot.
But if we don't step in, they will certainly become a terrible threat in the future. We must eliminate all monsters underground now.
Honestly, that kind of shows me being able to like play this game kind of solidly without really thinking about it. Like, I see things that I know, like, where to destroy, what weapons to use. And I just kind of don't really think much about it.
Meet up with them as soon as you can.
That's a sign of proficiency, actually, I believe. You just kind of go through the motions, but you still kind of have fun doing it.
Wing divers, meet up with the assault team.
Wing diver, roger.
There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, reloading is definitely an issue with this loadout. Which I actually remember there was a multiplayer PvP game called Loadout with like crazy weapon customization. And it was fun. It was also really gory, but I'm not entirely sure what happened to it. It probably just fell off and died or something. Which a lot of multiplayer games that don't really take off do. Because, well, they can't really keep running the servers forever. Although, I do miss the days of, like, community-ran servers. Like, it's still a thing in, like, TF2, but it's definitely less of a thing these days. Yeah, and I remember Modern Warfare 2 was, like, the first one on PC to really, like, not have any. And, yeah, there was a bit of outcry against it, but people got the game anyway because, well, it's Call of Duty. And say what you will about Call of Duty, but the core gameplay is solid.
Assault team spotted.
The sound design is really good and such. Well, generally it's good. From what I remember. I don't know, it's been years since I played Call of Duty.
A new extraterrestrial species has been confirmed.
Oh?
It is a larger species compared to species Alpha and species Beta. It's approximately 70 meters long, and it's the largest alien creature we have ever seen so far.
Oh? What is it?
Because it is biologically much more different from species Alpha and species Beta, it might need its own classification. So we will call it Urginus from now on.
Oh boy, Urginus. Okay.
Strategy talks are underway as we speak.
Urginus was actually an enemy added to Earth Defense Force 4.1. It wasn't in the original 2025. Typically, these games do have a kaiju enemy, but 2025, I don't think it really did on release. It wasn't until 4.1 that they made more. They added Urginus. I know the one in 2017 starts with a V. I can't remember. And there was a normal one and a mechanical one, or like a cyborg one, whatever. So, which way? Guessing this way? That's my best guess.
Want to keep moving? You are brave.
There was one in Iron Rain, which was... it started with a B. It did electricity stuff. I can't remember. I'm generally awful with names. Okay, so... Wait, 2 is enough. Oh boy. What the heck? Oh, it's because I rolled, and it literally follows where the laser is, not where I'm aiming. Huh. Well, you live and learn. Yes, they are.
Are you saying that there will be more monsters? It'll be too late if they reproduce underground. We have to do something about it.
Yeah, this is why shotguns are great in this game. It's just close range. A lot of them just penetrate, and you can just deal with a huge amount of enemies at once. And, well, yeah, dealing with huge amounts of enemies is pretty gosh darn good in this game. Oh, they actually make fun of that in Earth Defense Force World Brothers. One of the descriptions for one of the special moves is, oh yeah, I do a flurry of hits. Oh, how many enemies does it hit? 1? What do you mean useless in this game? Like, I thought that was pretty funny. I think it was the Dragon Sister that had that ability. I'm not 100% sure, though. Geez, sorry, my nose is a little stuffed up, or... Yeah, my sinuses are actually kind of hurting. Ah, it's fine, though. I can still continue streaming. I mean, I'm having fun, aren't I? Hang on. Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, this... Yep. Oh, and if you're worried about, like, the other classes' weapons being similar to this one, they're not at all.
The follow-on forces are headed to your location. Move out after rendezvous.
In Insect Armageddon, the weapons were generally pretty similar, but... Like, they all had, like, the same classifications, like assault rifle, rocket launcher, missile launcher, shotgun, things like that. But... No, in here, they're radically different type of classifications. Like, for Pale Wing, there's short range, which include rapiers and lances, which those are like short range lasers. The rapier doing like 50 million lasers a second, and the lancer is doing a very strong single laser.
There's a cave leading further inside. We aren't done yet.
Oh boy.
What will happen next?
And there's also like crazy different grenades for the wing diver as well. A lot of the weapons, actually pretty much almost all of them, if not all of them, for the wing diver are based on energy. Like there's plasma, there's like lasers. Oh boy. Reload, 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 reload. Ah, crap, crap. Hello there. Monster Nation. You shall not pass. Goodness, but I am getting grabbed, so it's a bit rough. I took one down. Good job. Oh, I remember one of the random banter I got was like, well, why did you get married? They're like, it happened before I knew it. Or something like that. It was just really bizarre. Just out of nowhere. And wow, that's a lot of them. But it's a lot of loot. Oi! Force of nature. Which, that is a fun shotgun in Team Fortress 2. It's not great, because it's very difficult to get both shells to hit the enemy at once because of the knockback, but my goodness, this is loud. But it is a lot of fun to use, especially its mobility options it gives you. Goodness. I'm gonna have to turn this down. Hopefully that'll be a little better. But yeah, there's a part on the map 2 fort where, like right when you enter the building, if you look up you can see a hole in there. If you like run full speed, jump and shoot like 45 degrees down like this, you can double jump up there. And I do that all the time, and people always get like, what the heck? Because it's a very good flank spot.
So many enemies inside.
Most people expect it to only be one way, or for there only to be a soldier there due to rocket jumping. But only a soldier. But no, yeah, it will allow you to get to the intelligence room almost undetected if they're not set up there. And it's a lot of fun. It really is.
What on earth is up ahead?
But generally, I honestly prefer the backscatter, which I know the backscatter is a bad gun, but it's just so fun for me. I like the sound you get when you mini crit, and I love being able to get like one hit kills from behind against like snipers. Because everyone knows snipers have no situational awareness.
I hate to say this, but we should retreat.
No, let's see how EDF. There we go. Wow, one of them was yelling for a while.
Oh, we are the valiant.
New sniper rifle. Ooh, new missile launcher. Air Tortoise. Yeah, Air Tortoise. That's the one that is incredibly slow, but oh boy, is it powerful. Okay, was this? Yeah, this is the one I was using. Increasing damage by a lot. Increasing accuracy is irrelevant, honestly. Yeah. Okay, it's almost fully upgraded then. Just a little more damage. New sniper rifle. Round burst. Ooh. Yeah, Air Tortoise, 765.7 damage. 3-second lock-on time. Wow, that's pretty far away. It can lock on. I can definitely see this weapon being more for co-op, honestly. Now let's see. What's the next one? Eradication plan. You know what? Why not? Let's. Okay, the range is 260, so yeah, it's best. That's the best I got. Sniper rifle. Oh, that's cool looking. Now let's try out the Air Tortoise. I'll show it off. I might have to retreat to swap weapons, but I want to show it off because it is cool. I like it. It's not very practical to use, but
Exterminate the
boy, is it
monsters in
fun.
this area. Commence operation.
They didn't even notice us. The monsters are nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, sir! EDF! EDF!
Are we launching a surprise attack or not?
We are professional
Come
monster
on.
exterminators. But don't let your guard down.
Oh, what the heck?
You get hit by the acid.
It hit a freaking light, a freaking street light. What the heck?
Newbie, do your best.
Run! This is K6! Operation failed! Target escaped! I repeat, operation failed! Target is on the run!
Yeah, the size of the explosion seems to be pretty weak. I mean, this is the earliest Air Tortoise you can get.
We're the strongest! Sir, yes, sir!
The attack
Oops.
mysterious
Wow, that guy took a lot of damage.
Urgenus is on
Oh
the
boy.
run. This area is on top of the escape route.
Oh boy.
What did you say?
That can't be good. Yeah, Urgenus is probably gonna appear here. Our first encounter of a kaiju. Yep, there he is. Hello there. Oh yeah, isn't there a yeah, there's another kaiju.
Indeed, pass through this area.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
Tell me it will pass through. It's already here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Guy called her out. Nice.
Like any other monster we've seen before! It's deceptively quick for its size!
Oh, yeah.
You shall not pass!
Yeah, this is awkward.
Citizens are in danger. You have to stall the enemy before the tanks arrive.
Oh, okay, so I
Tanks
just...
will arrive momentarily.
Do I have to survive, or is it one of those missions where I have to deal a certain amount of damage to it? And then it'll, like, run away or something.
Attack Urgenus.
No one will miss the target!
Excuse me. Yeah, no way I'll miss the target. Yeah, basically. Index Plaza.
Useless!
Oh, wow, they 3D modeled the entire inside and textured it. That's awesome.
Looks like tiny mosquito bites! It's too big! We can't
Huh.
kill it!
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm guessing that's a Combini, actually. Oh, oh boy.
This is Bull Leader.
How did I not take damage?
Understood. Commence attack.
Ooh, music.
Support the infantry and protect the tanks.
You know, I myself have never seen any kaiju films.
Stop shaking. That's not right.
I don't think I've seen any.
The tanks just arrived. Infantry, fall back behind.
I basically know about them through cultural osmosis. That seems to be mainly what it is. That is a lot of blood. I mean, I'm guessing headshots do more damage. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, darn it.
Prepare to engage. Yes, sir.
Okay, 6.5 beats. Come on, come on.
How could this creature sustain direct attacks from cannons? Is it invincible?
No, it is not. In EDF 4.1, yeah, most of the first encounters with Organis, he literally is invincible. Oh boy. Oh. But yeah, in the later ones, you pretty much almost have to use a specific type of vehicle. I'm not gonna spoil it because it is pretty awesome. But yeah. But you can still actually destroy it with ground weaponry. It just has a lot of health.
This is why I became a soldier. Leave it to me.
And that should be it, yes.
Being a soldier's life.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what the drill sergeant said.
Let's Jimmy out.
Take a mission like this.
Oh! Ooh! That actually makes that assault rifle pretty, a lot more appealing to use. And I actually do use grenade launchers in this game sometimes. Let me see. This one, encounters on return. What's this one? Either way, I'm not going to use the air tortoise again. Yeah, this one has a timer on the explosive. This one just is on impact. Yeah, the timer one does a lot more damage and a much bigger boom, but you lose out on a lot of convenience. Let's see. Honestly, I would probably use the Grant instead because, well, if you've noticed with the Leopard guided rocket launcher, if one of the rockets are still in air while you're like reloading it, I mean while your magazine is empty, or not really a magazine. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but if you have to reload, you're unable to reload until that last one blows up. Which I understand why, because, well, while I was rolling, that missile, well, the rocket still follows where the laser's pointing, even though I'm not aiming that direction, it's where the laser physically is. Oh, laser sight, that reminds me, actually, there was a, the EBR in Killing Floor 1, there was an achievement for
Don't tell us we have to cook it ourselves.
What's wrong with that?
getting
Please get us the best
a
ingredients.
certain amount of headshots in a row with the EBR using only the laser sight. And it is very, very difficult because, well, one, there's no crosshair in the game. So you practically have to use aim down sights.
That's because you have no idea how to handle it.
And even then, the laser sight, it does help, but it is awful.
Heard something.
You're literally... You see how the laser gets bigger? So it say it stays the same size as it looks to me. No, that's not how it is in Killing Floor 1. It literally is... It looks like it's just placing a texture on the ground. Or wherever you're placing it. So it is very difficult to actively use it. I never got that achievement. Never did. Like, I'm sure you can do it if you, like, stick a piece of tape on your monitor as a, like, a third-party crosshair, I guess, but I don't know. I really don't know. What is with this inconsistent sound effect volume? Either way, I'm fine, Yeah, typically in EDF games there is a mission that is exclusively just a bunch of red ants. And it's a great place to farm for items. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, typically it's just called Crimson. Because I know multiple games where it had that mission with exclusively the red ants to be called Crimson. Remember, it was in 4.1 and it was in that 2017 portable game I played. Red Carpet. Okay. I can't remember if it was also in Earth Defense Force 2 Invaders from Planet Space. I think there was a mission like that, but I can't remember if it was called Crimson or not. Yeah, I think this is effectively the Crimson mission.
Take out all monsters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what tanks are generally for, like, making space. I mean, that's how it is in, like... That's how it was in Overwatch. I don't know how it is in real life. I mean, I think it's... I don't know. But yeah, making space is a very important thing in a lot of games. I know it's very important in Payday 2, especially. On the Death Sentence 1 down difficulty. Which is really hard, because the average enemy can just kill you in like 2 to 3 hits. Depending on your build. So yeah, what you need to do in that is just be able to create space. Places where you control and where the enemies control. And minimize the place where the enemies control so you can have more free reign to do objectives. I myself have been able to beat a mission on DSOD Loud. Actually, a couple of them. But they were relatively easier ones. They were Undercover and No Mercy. Those are the ones I beat on Loud DSOD. And I guess technically the that one that's set in Texas, because we did it half stealth, half loud. It was a fun one though.
Just a tiny mistake.
Oh, I hit him. And I do love that when they're super far away, their animations get really low frame rate. Wow, that. Holy crap, that looks so much like a freaking 2D sprite. Oh, speaking of, when I finally get to playing Dead Space 3, there's something I want to show you. Because I actually was able to beat hardcore mode in Dead Space 3. I don't know if I brought this up on stream before, but I'll repeat it, because I don't mind. Hardcore mode, it's a little different from Dead Space 2.
I used to be a port worker, and I used power
This is
Oh boy.
Monsters confirmed.
Okay, yes. They're just Crimson Apes. Oh. But yeah, as I was saying, a lot of people misunderstand the hardcore mode in Dead Space 3 because all they know of is the hardcore mode in Dead Space 2. Which hardcore mode in Dead Space 2 is you only get 3 saves. You can die as many times as you need, but once you die, you go back to your last save. No checkpoints.
Beginning air raid.
But yeah, only 3 saves. So you need to be strategic on where you place your saves specifically. But how it is in Dead Space 3 is, well, you can save as many times as you want. It doesn't matter. But once you die, your save is deleted. Just, it's gone. So it is kind of like hardcore mode on, well, hardcore Iron Man and RuneScape, or hardcore mode in Minecraft. That's what I'm thinking of. Ugh. Yeah, in Minecraft. And in Lost Ruins as well. Pretty challenging Metroidvania. But what you can do is actually just cheese it by making a backup of your save file. So whenever you... Yeah, just make a backup every so often. And once you die, you can just put the save file back in.
And the one who persists till the end will win. But there is no need to worry. We have prepared a trump card for this kind of situation. Namely, our 3 submarine carriers.
Ooh.
The 3 carriers were immediately dispatched after the war begun, and they are waiting patiently under the sea.
Cool.
As long as we have Siren, Pandora, and Epimetheus at our disposal, we can still put up a fight.
Epimetheus. Yeah. Pandora, Siren. Yeah. That's, Greek stuff. But yeah, what I did was, I honestly did cheese it, but there's a really big butt. Almost as big as, no, it's bigger than the one on camera right now. I'm awful. Legit though, I did make backups every so often, but I never needed them, because I never died. I never died on hardcore mode in Dead Space 3. Never did. Not even early game, not late game. Not in the ice climbing sections, which are, like, hard as hell. Nope, never died. Oh, and there's nowhere you can get, like, extra lives. Which is a thing in Lost Ruins, actually. Like, you can find, like, floppy disks that give you an extra life.
The air raid made it in time. Although we suffered heavy casualties, we saved several survivors.
Sweet. And there we go, mission is done. Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to get that armor. Yeah, I won't be able to get it. Now let's see. Ooh, Lysander. Lysander is the big boy rifle. Really big boy rifle. Yeah, 200 damage. Damage is not even upgraded. Rate of fire, 0.24 per second. Yeah, that's about 4 seconds, a little over 4 seconds per shot. It's very slow, but it is very powerful. Okay. And I'll take a little break. I hope everyone is okay. So yeah, I need to take a little break. I hope everyone. It'll be like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be back. Hello, sorry about that. That's a pretty short one, but is what it is. So let's see what the next mission is. Surprise attack at night. Wow. Yeah, it looks like it's based off a Beretta. Or Barrett. Yeah, a Barrett. That's it. Huh, interesting. Which, if I recall correctly, the guy who designed it was a photographer, which is weird. Excuse me. Yeah, let's try out this as a primary.
Only we, the Spriggan, can complete this mission.
Oh, only we. I thought she said we.
The enemy didn't see us. Get close and take them out at once. Yes, sir! Don't slow us down.
Can't believe they sent a newbie to support the Spriggan. It's not a mission for a newbie.
Wow. Okay, yeah, the accuracy of this is relatively poor, but its range is still pretty significant. And the damage potential as well is solid. That's like 300 damage a shot, or when 3 hit, I mean. Now, I love this music. It is very, very like Alien B-movie type stuff. It's like a theremin, I believe is what it's called. Yeah. Haha, can never go wrong with a dull sniper rifle. Nah, I'm kidding. But actually, when it comes to dull sniper rifles, I heavily prefer them in Borderlands 2 compared to 3. Because in Borderlands 2, when zoomed in, they of course had the burst fire, but they also kind of prevented the recoil impulse until the last one was fired, and it just felt a lot cooler. In Borderlands 3, they were just bang, bang, bang. Like each shot had recoil, and it just kind of felt bad. Tis but a scratch. A scratch, your arm's off. Okay, now that one is tis but a scratch. Because that's on. It says that one there's only when he loses one arm. Oh boy. Yeah, the accuracy is really hurting this gun. Oh. Dang it. I'll have to go for center of mass. Well, not against these things. I'll just rocket them to death. No, actually, I think that was the second time I referenced Monty Python. Earlier in the stream, I said, "Oh, nice shrubbery." Actually, no, I didn't outright reference Monty Python with that, but I was thinking it. But you can't read my mind, at least I hope. Because you would find out about my deepest, darkest secret, that I don't like lettuce and tacos. Legit though, I do like Taco Bell a lot, but I don't like lettuce in them at all. At all. Or tomatoes. But I do like sour cream in it. Yeah, typically when I just get tacos, I just like the meat and cheese. I don't know, I'm simple, I guess. I don't know if that is really weird, but hey. Actually, yeah, when I have lettuce, last time I had lettuce, it kind of burned my mouth, which is weird. Oh boy. This is awkward. What the heck? Did I even hit its leg? Yeah, the accuracy of this thing is awful. I probably should have took a better look at that. Yeah, when it comes to marksman rifles, you kinda need precision. But my goodness, this gun looks cool. Now, let me see if I can... Yeah, that does look cool. Okay, so... a little bit of distance away. Okay, let me see what the spread is. Okay, it's in the cursor when not zoomed in, but when you're zoomed in, it's like double the size of the cursor, so... It's a good metric to know for effective range. Well, I'm close enough to where it doesn't exactly matter. See? All of them hit. Unless one of them hit that little... I mean, that piping. I mean, compared to those things, it is kind of little. Actually, spiders, you know of a jumping spider? If you somehow restrict its, like, movement of its legs when it tries to jump, it'll actually explode. Just due to the hydraulics that's involved in that. It's kind of brutal to think about. Although I might be misremembering it, and it might just be a The actual definition of a factoid.
The war is getting out of hand, but we are still hanging on.
Or the original definition.
The performance of the 3 submarine carriers have exceeded everyone's expectation.
They are from outer space, after all. It's unlikely they brought submarines with them.
But either way, there is a lot of power
Now they need to
relative
take
to its
time
body
set up
size when it
base.
comes to its
Since the
legs.
submarine carriers are causing them trouble. We need to take advantage of this opportunity.
I understand.
Oh wait, no, it is the
We will
cursor.
try to weaken their forces.
Or crosshair would be more apt. But yeah, the term factoid, I believe, originally meant to be like a false fact, basically. Oh, nice shot. But yeah, people just kind of used it to mean, oh, little interesting fact, and the definition just kind of morphed over time. If you misuse a word long enough, it just kind of gets accepted as that new definition. After this mission, I probably should be heading off. Actually, after the next mission. Because we've gotten kind of far. I think 2 of them hit the head. What are you doing a barrel roll over there for? That won't help you. Oh.
So, you survived, newbie.
I mean,
It's an honor to fight alongside the Spriggan.
I got more kills than you did. Ooh, fireworks. No, those are not fireworks. Multiple lock-on device. Oh, yeah, I brought that up last stream. That's a, ooh, the fork as well. Ah, this is beautiful. The multiple lock-on device. Oh, no, it's gonna do the assault rifle first. That is a boost in damage. Low time range. Okay. The fork. Yeah, lock onto one target and has a lot of missiles that go. Napalm, yeah, it's fire. Okay, and what? Oh, yes, okay. This is like the base version. It allows you to lock onto a single enemy multiple times with missile launchers. There are missile launchers later on that have like 50 freaking missiles at once. Oh, that's probably like 30. But that's still a significant amount. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just... Now let's see. Yeah, the fork. I'll use it because I like using missile launchers a lot in this game because they're just fun. And yeah, the battle history here. Colonists. Yeah, that's what the frogs are called. Yeah, alphas, betas, drones, teleportation ships, teleportation anchors. The more enemies you kill, the more it would... wait a minute. There we go. Oh boy, this thing. Wait a minute. I didn't swap out of the sniper rifle. Crap.
They really built an outpost.
Oh well.
It's larger than a building. How did they do that?
I mean, there are some pretty big buildings on Earth. I mean, come on. Okay, let's see. 184, 240. Wow, that Raven, it's like a little littler version. Wow. I think that would actually be called a carbine. Or carbine, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Although technically both are correct. That lack of range, though. The increased damage is nice, but I'll just use this one until I level up the next one a bit, I guess. Although I am kind of less able to deal with hordes due to my secondary being single target.
They really built an outpost. It's larger than a building. How did they do that?
So they plan to live on Earth.
They even built their own houses.
Their own houses.
They're defending the base.
Planes can't approach. The enemy's counter-air system is perfect. We should attack from the ground.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, those are the
Take out those
mechs.
drones before we can attack the base. Attack the drones.
I like how that looks. It's awesome.
There are batteries around the base.
Oh boy.
Artillery fire from the base. We can't get close. If we stay here, we will all die.
I seem to be fine.
Powered exoskeletons, move out. Cover the infantry.
But yeah, the graphics of this game is probably the best in the series, honestly. Even though EDF itself is kind of known for having worse graphics, but that is kind of a sacrifice for, like, a little better frame rate. Which I wish more, like, game developers would kind of focus on with consoles, because, well, actually, it is a bit of a weird thing, because a lot of TVs aren't really able to go that high. And it is better to have, like, a stable 30 than a variable between 30 and 60. Or between 20 and 50, for example. Excuse me, but yeah, a lot of these... I do really appreciate this game focuses so much more on gameplay than graphics. Speaking of, like, the top of this kind of disappears. Although, actually, I think that red thing is 1 pixel wide. Yeah, it looks 1 pixel. Yeah, 1 pixel wide. Only doing 1 damage. What the heck? Ooh, weapon.
I can't believe they can deploy entire bases. Those aliens certainly came prepared.
I'd say. Ooh, weapon. I keep thinking Q is to quick swap weapons, but no. That's my own memory messing with me. I don't know why. Okay, so it's once I'm looking up above a certain point that glitch happens, or well, once I'm super high up, it doesn't happen anymore. I don't understand. Either way, it doesn't really have that much of an effect on the usability of this gun. It is just purely graphical, and it doesn't just outright get rid of all of the interface of the lock-on system. So it's not too bad at all. Yeah. Flower shop, Shimome. Huh. You know, that is a lot more detail put into the flowers than many food. When it comes to katakana, they typically use that for foreign words, I believe. And I know, like, that first one is, like, mini, but... can't exactly know exactly what the second half is referring to. Oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of them ticked. Oh, I think that ticked off all of them, actually. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more of a one tree at a time type thing with this loadout. Because I kind of forgot to bring any, like, real explosives. But hey, if it only takes, like, a couple bullets to defeat an enemy, it will eventually go down. Oh boy. Oh boy, more of them.
The airstrike didn't seem to work either.
You know, I can't imagine how bad the frame drops get on console. Because I actually remember having...
I knew it wouldn't be a cakewalk.
The only ones I played on console were kind of like... One had lower number of enemies, and the other one was on a more powerful console compared to the previous one. So frame rate drops were not too serious on the console ADFs I've played. Although, I think there were frame drops on the ones on the Vita. Yeah, I think there were.
Drones are dispatched from the base!
But either way, it's mainly PC that I put the most hours into these games.
Kind of technology.
Shoot down the drones.
If the drones attack us right now, we'll get wiped out! Don't worry about the base. Take out the drones first!
Incoming fire! Get to cover before it's too late!
I'm fine, I want that weapon over there. Oh boy.
The artillery fire
Come
is
on.
too strong.
Oh, I remember there was this, like, balloon that was in the shape of a UFO. Hang on. It was like this old toy. Can't remember. I remember it was an as seen on TV thing. I remember getting it. It was fun to spin and throw around. It was fun. But one time I remember I had this marker that makes things glow in the dark. And what I did was I drew like a circle of it in like the middle of it, but it just kind of removed the paint.
Run! It's too dangerous here!
We can't continue like this.
Oh boy. I want that weapon, I want that weapon. Come on, come on, come on.
Hurry! Fall back!
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah. Buns, Kiwame.
Drones are coming again!
Oh boy.
Drones! They're hunting us down!
Yes, they are.
Oh no. If we let those drones chase us, the city will suffer heavy casualties.
Okay, so we need to, mop up this. Well, not really mop up, it's more just get rid of the, their mop up, actually.
Spread out. Shoot down the drones as you fall back.
We're preventing them from mopping up us, mainly. What's happening right now. And I seem to be doing a pretty good job of it. Whoa.
Shoot down all of the drones. They will cause a lot of damage. Shoot down all drones.
I mean, this base seems to be doing a lot of damage. These drones just seem to be mainly anti-personnel.
Drones remaining. Shoot them down.
Because I don't know if they're able to just destroy... If they're able to target, like, equipment with no one in it.
They'll be dominating the ground as long as the base...
Which anti-material is an actual thing. Like destroying radar dishes, mines, and other such. Which is what... Like, some people say, like, the Barrett 50 cal is a sniper rifle, which... It can be, but its main purpose is anti-material. Let's see. Relief assistance equipment. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I can see that being helpful. And we get a tank. Oh, with a 105mm howitzer. Sweet. Armored vehicle grape. You know what? I could go for another mission. Mountain of wedges. Oh, there are pylons here. Stretch.
A large number of monsters confirmed. Stay alert.
Yeah, after this mission, I will be heading off.
Let's go.
I'll show you what I have. Contact! Monsters!
Yeah, I'll just need to run.
The enemy is near. I'll take care of it.
Monsters are coming out from the pylons. Increase. Approaching the enemy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the longer we wait to get there, the more the pylons will be able to spawn enemies. And here we go. The damage fall off on the PA-11 isn't too bad. It's like half, but it's nowhere near as bad as some other weapons, which goes down to 10%. Well, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, hello. Oh, they're talking about the colonists, of course. Like, I'm so used to, like, the other games where they call all of them aliens. There we go. I'm able to... No. They're too far away, so... I'll keep using the rifle. Come on, come on. Ah, dang it. Couldn't do it in a single magazine. There we go. Trying to find any weapon drops. Oh, there's one. I forgot how much damage these missiles do. Either way, it is cool. I do like seeing things home in like that. Ooh, weapon.
Several pylons. Find and destroy them.
Oh, that reminds me. I remember there was a game mode in Call of Duty called Search and Destroy.
Those pylons will be called teleportation anchors. Their weak spot is the glowing device on the top. If we only attack the top part, we can destroy them with infantry firearms.
Right. You know, that's actually a name that makes sense. Yeah, as I was saying, I remember hating that game type because it's one life and you're gone. It's basically like, it's a Counter-Strike version. I mean, it's a Counter-Strike game mode. Even then, I don't really care for that kind of gameplay. Because, well, I'm a bit reckless in these games. So, it's that thing where like, oh, you made one mistake, you're dead. Okay, wait 3 minutes until the next round. I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game mode, I'm just saying I don't like it at all. One thing I do remember, actually, the Nuketown map, which they repeated that. They repeated that map in like every COD game since. But it is a fun map because it's small and you can get quick encounters with enemies. But I remember one point in Black Ops 2, I threw like a poison gas grenade in a room. Yeah, in the second floor of one of the houses, and there were like 4 people in the enemy team in there, and I got rid of all of them with a shotgun. It was great. Like, I am not very good at COD games, but They definitely are kind of fun games, but it's that moment I remember. Like, you don't really remember that time where, oh, you traded, like your kill-death ratio was 1. Like, it's not very memorable. But that time where you just get that 20 streak, it's just etched in your memory for a while. And I never got a tactical nuke kill streak. Ever. And Modern Warfare 2. Just never been able to do it. Although I think I did bring that up on stream before. But after this mission I will be heading off. I should probably get something else to eat, actually. Yeah, I probably am going to get some lube for my Rubik's Cube. I just don't know which one to get. If I go to Speed Cube Shop, which they have a lot of selection, it's like to get to where I am, it's like an extra $3 for a $5 product, and I'm just like, ugh.
If this was a sci-fi movie, the aliens would be afraid of water. It's still possible. Once it rains, they'll all drop dead.
Yeah, I wish. But yeah, if that was true, they'd be gone by now. Actually, or there'd be information of that, because, well, it rains pretty commonly on Earth. And yeah, that might be a reference to... What was that M. Night Shyamalan movie? Signs? I believe, where... Like, oh, aliens, and like, oh, the twist was they're weak to water. Like, what? Yeah! Mountain climbing with Ranger. With EDF Ranger, I mean.
Can't stop shaking? That's not true.
Oh boy, that's a lot of them.
Everyone stay alert.
Yes, sir. Show you my techniques.
Gotta get past the river. Oh, this way again. I guess, I mean.
Plasma drive, full output. Okay. Plasma drive.
Although then again, I hear a lot of people just use like this generic silicone-based lube that has like a certain rating for viscosity between... It's in the triple digits. But I might be able to find that locally. I don't know. Either way, I don't really expect to get like sub 30-second times. I just enjoy messing with it, and it's fun. It's fun to work with. That's a lot of them. There are... Okay, that is getting real loud. Later on, there are assault rifles with penetration abilities. So it should really help. Oh boy. Hello there. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a bit overwhelming. Oh, is it dead? I think it's dead. I legitimately couldn't tell. Oh, one other thing that's like a massive gameplay difference with the Wing Divers is most of the weapons you use, when you reload them, they take up your flight energy. Oh boy. I got launched. They were just like, come in on this guy. I mean, yeah, but it was just really fast. It just kind of looked funny, I guess. Yeah, that was awkward of me to just fall down like that. If I do a Wing Diver playthrough, that will be a lot easier to deal with. But I also will have a lot less health. But yeah, I probably, when I do those other classes playthroughs, I probably will just reset the save file. If it was Earth Defense Force 4.1, I wouldn't need to do that, because whenever you get items for your class, it doesn't transfer to any others at all. But if you see on the item pickup screen, yes, you also get items of the other classes. You know, I've been here long enough that I wouldn't really be a newbie anymore. You know, I should probably destroy those first. Because that will make this a lot easier. And yeah, I really need to go get some. What the heck? Was there an ant in the way? I don't know, it was really hard to tell. Either way, that one should be going down. There we go. That one's spawning another swarm.
Since the alien invasion, the entire world has been engulfed in flames.
You know, one thing I'm surprised they haven't done were FMV cutscenes, because that would just make this game feel so much more cheese. So much more B-movie. But I can understand why they wouldn't. Because that is honestly a different style of cheese. Okay, now it's just mop-up time. Oh, I'm a super newbie now. Why, thank you. But yeah, it is just mop-up time. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think with this we'll be like 20% of the way through the game. It's a long game with a lot of content. I better go run and grab some items before the NPCs completely mop up. Ah, sweet. Well, they do follow me, so they will be doing less damage. Oh boy. Yeah, it's... Come on, move, move, move. Ooh, weapons. No, I'm looking for weapons. I don't want to transfer power to them. No, I know what they're saying, but... Yeah, I know. The plan is to let me pick up items. There we go. And that's it. And here we go. Push-ups. Okay. Ooh, Goliath. And, Stork. I think Stork is also a really good line of assault rifles. But yeah, Minion Buster. That is a lot of boosts. Okay, and that's the upgraded one. No range increase, but... rate of fire increase is nice. Okay. Yeah, that range, and my goodness, that is really good. And the Goliath is basically the Lysander of rocket launchers. Really slow, really powerful. Yeah, 15.9 meter blast area. I'm not entirely sure if that's radius or not, but either way. Oh, excuse me. So the stork. Excuse me. Lower damage, but that increase in range. It's more damage than this, so I'll use it. And wow, that kind of looks like a, looks a little like a G36, I guess. Not 100% on that. Okay, let me double check. 28 times 11, so that's like 28. So that's like 308. Well, I'm ignoring the 0.4 for calculation purposes. So 312, I guess, something like that. And this one is 2 targets, 3 seconds. That were low speed though. Now I'll just keep using this. Either way, I'll be heading off. I hope everyone enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, this game is legitimately good. And I legitimately do think it is the best game in this series so far. They just refined a lot more, and there's some more weapons, more interesting mechanics, more options with the classes. I mean, this support equipment was not really a thing. Like this different types of armor. I think you could call in this. I can't remember if you could do that in 4.1 as a trooper or ranger, whatever. But here, I'll show you. Like, this was definitely not in. Like, different amounts of maximum energy, different, like, energy consumption based on flight and boosting, which is like the dodge, and different passives. This was definitely not in any of the previous ones. So I find that really, really fun to mess around with. But yeah, I'll end it there. I hope everyone had a fun stream. Or if you're watching this on the VOD, I hope you had fun either. I mean, I hope you had fun as well there. Which either way you watched it, I hope you had fun. And everyone, take care. Yeah, sorry, my sinuses are a bit iffy. But yeah, take care everyone.